Cloudcast Media.
Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media, and it is always a good day when we have on friends from the Media Arts Center. They produce the San Diego Latino Film Festival. Joining us is Maria Paula Lorgia. She's the artistic director, joined by Moises Esparza, director of development. Maria and Moises, how you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing
good. Thank you for having us here.
It's thrilled. How you doing, Moises?
Doing great. Thank you for having us today.
Oh, can't talk about you guys enough. It's been 32 years you guys have been doing this. Joined by my guest host, Sarah Scott. She's the VP of Partnership Defined Learning, and this is her first dip into co-hosting with me. I think you're enjoying the experience.
It's fabulous. Yeah. Just wonderful guests. So exciting to meet everybody and talk with everybody and work with you, Drew.
Well, listen, that's probably the least of the fun, was working with me. But I'll let you go ahead and kick it off. You've been doing a great job doing this with all the other guests.
Yeah. Well, nice to meet you both. If you can just kick us off by sharing what the mission and vision is of the Media Arts Center for San Diego.
Yes, well, the mission is to change the lives of the people through arts and cinema. That's also have been our objective during 32 years. This year we're having our 32nd edition. So we are happy to promote also Latino culture and Latino arts here in San Diego.
Right, and you've been involved for how long?
I have been involved 2 years.
2 years, too.
Yes.
And how about you, Moises?
I've been with the festival for about 12 years.
Okay, 12 years.
I've been a part of it for a very long time.
Yeah, no, that's terrific. And be remiss if we didn't give a shout out to Ethan, who was there from the beginning, correct?
He founded the festival 32 years ago.
He did.
It started as a small student film festival, and then it's grown into the monumental celebration of Latino cinema that it is today.
Right. So when does it take place?
It will take place from the 19th to the 23rd of March at the AMC Mission Valley and at the Digital James Cinema.
Right.
Coming up.
It is absolutely coming up. So is there a website where you can see which the films are going on?
Yes, you can find all the information at sdlatinofilm.com. There we will have all the program from March 6th, so you can check out the films, the synopsis, where they are at what time. We have different films from different countries all over Latin America, We have parties, we have panels, we have guests. So you are all invited to check out the complete program next week.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, Sarah, when I was interviewing Ethan many, many moons ago, and they've been doing it for quite a while, but he's a delight. I have to get Ethan back on and all. And, I'm looking forward to chatting with you. You folks had some pretty high-powered Latino actors involved. I think Ed almost was one of them that you would come in. Do you have any of those folks coming on this year?
Yes, we will have a tribute to the actress Paulina Garcia. She's a Chilean artist, actress, and she was the lead actress of Lorgia, a film that was very famous in 2013, and we're doing a tribute to her work. She has worked in more than 40 films. Also, we will be having Alfred Molina. He will be also at the festival, so we're really excited about it. And we're having a Mexican actor. He will be at the opening night. He's the lead actor in a film that is called Mesa de Regalos. He's from Mexico. His name is Jose Eugenio Derbez. He will be also here with us at the festival. So we will have plenty of guests. We have more than 40 guests during the whole festival. Actors, directors, producers that will be here during those five days.
How many films are going to be there, Moises?
We're going to have over 100 films playing at the Latino Film Festival this year, both in short format and feature format. And Maria Paula and her team previewed over 400 entries, I believe it was. So they curated this program with such finesse and care. And they do a really beautiful job putting these shorts in particular into very specific programs that are really thematic and related to struggles and experiences of the Latino community here in San Diego. And I also want to add that one of our big guests this year is director Gregory Nava. He directed Selena, Mi Familia, and he'll be here presenting his landmark film El Norte, which, 35 plus years after it was released, it's more relevant than ever today. So we're very excited to be hosting Gregory Nava for that screening.
So is the amount of entries, Maria, and you can answer this too, Moises, have they grown from year to year, or they've stabilized? You had 400 entries this year. I mean, you have 100, you're showing 100 films, but based on 400 that came in to judge, correct? Is that up, down, the same?
In comparison to last year, we received the same number of films, approximately more than 400 films. We have in the program 40 features and 60 short films, approximately.
Right. How long does it take to judge all of this?
6 months.
So
we have an open call during 3 months, and then we start programming and designing the programs, the subjects, the themes.
How many judges do you have?
We have a selection committee of 20 people, and we are 6 programmers.
Is that right? Okay. So you wouldn't take a guy like me who has no idea about how to do films, correct? You got to have some expertise in there, or maybe you would.
We would definitely take community members who are interested in previewing the films, because what we like is a chorus of perspectives to evaluate the films. Film scholars, filmmakers, casual film appreciators. And what we found is that really when you have the aggregate of everyone's scores, the best films tend to rise towards the top. So you're more than welcome to join the selection.
You hear that, Sarah? Oh my goodness.
You're a film critic now.
Yeah, right. Trust me.
We'll put you down for 100 films.
Very, very good.
So when you say judging, do you mean, is that the work to figure out who's then being curated and now a part of the festival? Or is there a judging happening at the festival?
No, we have a judging of the 400 films, but during the festival, we also have a competition. There's a feature film competition and a short film competition, 6 features and 6 short films. We also have a local competition that is Frontera Filmmakers competition. It's going to be 4 features and 5 short films. So besides the programming job during 6 months, during the festival, we have some juries that will be evaluating these films.
So if someone's never attended the festival, 5 days of over 100 films can seem sort of overwhelming. What would be the best way for someone coming in to approach, how they might choose the films, or how they would just come and experience the best of what the festival has to offer?
I suggest that you look at the programs. We have different sections. For example, we have a Viva Mujeres showcase. It's just films directed by women. For example, we have a showcase called Raíces, and Raíces focuses on the works of indigenous communities. For example, we also have a spotlight section that are the best films that we chose from last year that went to different festivals around the world. We have also a comedy showcase that is called Hay que reírse, and among others. You can find that on the website. But yes, we also invite you to watch the films of the local filmmakers. We have a section that is called Frontera Filmmakers, and we have films that is really the heart of our festival. So we show films that are from Tijuana, from San Diego, and from the border. And this year in particular, we think that's a very important section given the political circumstances that we're living.
Is the local piece kind of scattered throughout the 5 days, or is there a day that's really the feature? Or
no, it's during all the 5 days, but the short film program will be on Friday. Friday night.
And also at a film festival, it's a fantastic opportunity for attendees to take risks on films that they may not generally seek out. So I encourage everyone to become risk takers, to enjoy as many films as possible. We have different passes options. You can do 5 tickets, 11 tickets, the whole experience. But really think of it as a vacation away from your regular life by engaging with all of the wonderful programming. And you'll emerge from our festival a cinephile that's appreciating fiction films, documentary films, experimental films, kits made by individuals under the age of 18. We have a student film showcase also. So you'll walk out of our festival feeling more enriched and more of a passionate film lover.
Mm-hmm. We're chatting with Maria Paula Lorgia, artistic director for the San Diego Latino Film Festival, joined by her colleague Moises Esparza, the director of development, talking about this wonderful festival now in its 32nd year, if I got that right. March 19th to 23rd at AMC theaters in Mission Valley Mall. I've known this festival because we've talked to Ethan for quite a while. Do you have a special events? Is there like a red carpet event? Is there things in between that?
Yes, we will be having an opening event party, and we will be having a closing party, for example. It will host different artists, but also the band, the orchestra called Las Sabrosas, that it's a salsa band with all women, in the orchestra. Uh-huh. We will have during all the week master classes, workshops about filmmaking, distribution. So we just invite you not to come and watch the film, but also come to the meetings, to the encounters, to the workshops. It's an experience, not just watching the film. So it's a space for a community meeting and to talk with the people also that are interested in film.
Well, just like Moises said, and I know you agree, Maria, and I guarantee you Sarah does too, that this is a good time to sit there and collaborate and enjoy everybody's culture. Doesn't make a difference which culture it is. We need to be doing this and send a message that this is who we are. End of story. And that's the way it's going to be. I'm a little bullish on this type of stuff because I think it's the way we need to do these things, and this is a perfect time to do it in this area. When we come back from break, we'll talk a little bit more about how you engage students. Do you work with the schools, and are they involved in this as well? If you can't go to the festival on the 19th to 23rd, can they watch the films at another time, or you have to be there and that's it? Think about that as well. And we always leave time in the second half of the Spotlight show to what can our listeners do to support your efforts. Obviously, go to the festival. That's a good one. But can they donate? Can they do other things? When we return with Maria Paula Lorgia, she's the artistic director of the San Diego Latino Film Festival, joined by our colleague Moises Esparza, director of development. I'm Drew Schlosberg. You're listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community Show. We are the nation's longest running community podcast. We're now in our 19th year. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, 6 decades of doing great things in San Diego County. So whether it's getting involved with the film festival or for financial literacy, food insecurity, they are just out there doing great things in our community, joined by my very cool guest co-host, Sarah Scott. She's the VP of Partnership for Defined Learning. We will be right back.
When you do your banking with Mission Fed, you get great rates on auto and home loans. That's good for you, but something good also happens for a lot of other people. We're not for profit, so we put money back into the community to help lots of great nonprofits to keep San Diego strong. So you're not just getting something good, you're doing something good. Come to Mission Fed. It's banking that's good for all.
Brand amplification is the DNA of Cloudcast Media, and our code is the powerful blending of sound, voice, and storytelling to lift local brands and their communities. Whether it is our Brandcast, Schoolcast, or Causecast platforms, the unifying ethos is all about this community, the one you call home. If you dare to dream and want to explore the brand amplification of Cloudcast, a national leader in local podcasting and other Winfluence strategies, please visit us at cloudcast.us.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. You're listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. We got our friends from the Media Arts Center of San Diego talking about the San Diego Latino Film Festival. Maria Paula Lorgia, she's the artistic director, joined by her colleague Moises Esparza, director of development for this San Diego Latino Film Festival, with my guest co-host, Sarah Scott, VP of Partnerships for Defined Learning. Sarah.
Yeah, so we've shared a little bit about the format of the festival and the wide variety of films and the themes, but what's, if you could remind us, what's the festival's core message? And then also, what are some of the challenges that exist with the folks you're serving?
Well, this year, subject is Cine Sin Fronteras, Cinema Without Borders, given also the political circumstances we're going through. As I was mentioning, the festival's heart are the Frontera filmmakers. We have to support them. So this is like the chance to watch their films, but also to meet with people in community to discuss about the circumstances today. We all think that we don't have to watch all the time films on streaming. We have to talk about the film, see our representations, talk between the community, and be supportive with the people we have to know. So we mentioned, Moises, you didn't mention that, but in the El Norte's screening, we will have also the presence of Dolores Huerta. She's the most important feminist activist for Latin American rights in the U.S. She's in her 90s, so we will have a great opportunity to discuss not only about film, but about social circumstances and political issues. For us, is very important that the cultural events put that topics on the top of their program.
And we really want to be promoters of authentic and stereotype portrayals of the Latino experience. So we hope that Latinos who come to a film festival see themselves being portrayed authentically on screen, that they see that we are champions of these experiences. And who better than to learn from these experiences from then filmmakers, many of them independent, who are maybe producing the first feature or the first short and are just really looking to share work about their experiences with a captive audience. And we provide that experience for San Diegans, really.
That's great. So that like people would be able to see themselves in the film, but then also be inspired by the makers of the films, and that maybe I want to make a film and I can do that. Seems like it's twofold in what would it be accomplished through the work.
Yeah, and also see diverse representations of Latin Americans, because right now we have these stereotypes on what is to be Latino American. So we have films from Dominican Republic, Mexico, Colombia, Argentina that show that we are really diverse and show more our strengths rather than our flaws. Yeah.
You know, it always amazes me that humans always amaze me, not always positively. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to go with the animal kingdom for the most part. But well, this is what Latinos like. Really, every Latino likes that, right? So they're not. Are you out of your? Do you think every Caucasian likes this? And everyone is diverse within their own population. Why is that such an earth-shaking thing? So anyway, I just had to get my little soapbox on that stuff. It's crazy. Talk about what you guys do when you work with the schools.
Well, at the film festival, we actually have a showcase called Tu Cine, which is a free program that schools from San Diego County can access, and they can actually sign up for screenings at our film festival. So on the mornings of our festival dates, we invite these schools to come watch films at the festival, and we curate a special selection of films for them. Many of the attendees are middle schoolers or high schoolers. Many of them go into a film festival for the first time. It's hard for us to imagine, but some of them don't really go to the movies either because they grew up in a different generation where everything was streaming at home. Many of them were, adolescents during the height of the pandemic. So they're learning really how to consume art in a new way inside of a movie theater, which is something really special. And we try to promote media literacy through our programs. We try to introduce them to art and filmmaking as a possible career path. We invite filmmakers to talk to the students directly. So completely free. All teachers have to do is sign up for their designated date and time, and then we take care of the rest. And it really is, one of the most rewarding programs that we have, the Latino Film Festival.
Right. So, Maria, how many films have you made? You produced, you acted it in, you directed, or anything in between?
Well, I studied a film. I'm doing right now a feature film and a short film.
Okay.
But I have been mostly a curator all my life. I have worked in different film festivals, and I am from Colombia, so I worked at the Cinematheque of Bogota. That is a really special place for cinema in Latin America. But yes, I kind of produce, but I curate more than producing.
How about you, Moises?
I'm not a filmmaker myself. I'm an appreciator of the artwork. I do, I curated for the same festival for many years. And what was really special for me was to able to create the programs by theme. That's where I think, I really thrived as an employee of the Latino Film Festival.
Yeah. Sarah, have you made a film at all?
I have not made a film. I've not starred in a film. I think I'm more in the support category of the arts. I mean, I just love the mission that you're looking to change lives through art. That touches my heart.
Yeah. So I made a little film.
That's what you were leading up to.
Of course.
Tell us about your film.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for answering that question. And it's the most sophomoric thing ever made in the history of filmmaking. I'll just tell you that right now. No, I was in a college English class, and I was falling behind in my assignment. So I persuaded the teacher, instead of giving me a horrible grade, what if I made a film based on the theme of this short story or deviated from it? You know how to do that? I go, no. But, my dad had bought a little film projector, and we had this old editing kit. I mean, so old school. You had to cut and you splice and you glued it, and you know what I'm talking about. In this, young people go, well, why would you? And I did. And my friends and I had more fun making this thing, okay? And we spent way too much time doing it over here. And the fact that we spent so much time on this, I've got to dig this thing up. I think it's probably somewhere buried under this. And I'd look at it and go, my goodness, did the guy have a brain that did this? But my point was so interesting. It was a great experience. And it obviously was very amateurish. But we had to write the script. We had to direct it. I was the director and writer and all that. And the editing was tough to do. But it was a wonderful, wonderful experience on this. And that's why I was asking about the students. Every single skill set you can do when you do filmmaking, you're thinking, you're directing, you're editing, you're doing all this. What a great opportunity for the kids.
Yeah, and you might think that your film now is amateurish, but if you look back at it, you're going to find a lot of craft, I bet, which is what's so amazing about talking with these filmmakers is that they get to share about the craft and the experience of making the film, because they're always rewatching the film with different audiences, which is why it's so important to have a place for film festivals to exist, to encourage these dialogues between filmmakers and audience members. Beyond the student showcase I mentioned to Cine, we also have educational programs throughout the year. We teach students how to make short films from scratch, really, pre-production, production, and post-production. We work with students, for example, in Hoover High School. We work with other students in City Heights where we actually place them in paid internship programs with the City of San Diego Library. So we're trying to bridge the gap between learning how to make a film and making that a viable career path. So that's been the focus of a lot of our educational programs.
Yeah, and something we are near and dear to our hearts with Cloudcast Media and Spotlight Show, we love to talk about careers in different entities, whether it's going to be in education or whether it's in filmmaking. And listen, you don't have to be the director. You don't have to be the actor. You could be the people building the set. You can be the person editing. There's 4 zillion, sales and marketing and all that business. That's so true. So, Maria, what can our listeners do to support your efforts besides going to the festival?
Besides going to the festival, you can apply also to be a volunteer of the festival. We think the team needs, for example, help with in theaters management. You can also apply for being a volunteer for social media, for hospitality, also to share with the directors and the talent that is coming to the festival. You can access through that call for volunteers in our website. Also, we have it online right now.
Yeah, I'm going to volunteer Fredo, who's sitting in the studio with us. He's an actor and an accomplished actor, and he's also been a host on the show. So maybe Fredo will want to go ahead and help out. So I'm not sure if he, I think he's nodding his head on this. Shout out the website. How do people get their tickets?
sdlatino.com.
Okay, very good. What a pleasure chatting with both of you. Say hi to Ethan for me. It's going to be a great success. March 19th to the 23rd, the San Diego Latino Film Festival. Maria, Lorgia had nothing but great success with this festival. Moises, Esparza, so good meeting you. Thank you so much for the communication back and forth. Tell Ethan that I do expect him to make a return appearance somewhere down the road this year. I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. You've been listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, the nation's longest-running community podcast, now in our 19th year. Thank you so much, Mission Fed Credit Union, for 60 years of doing great things in San Diego County, and to my guest co-host, Sarah Scott, her inaugural co-hosting VP of Partnerships for Defined Learning. You were spectacular, by the way. Hit the ground running, and I hope you make a return appearance.
I appreciate it. I'd love to anytime. Okay. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And to our audience, we hope you enjoyed the interview.
You've been listening to an episode of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego community. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
Cloudcast Media.